Hi class, my name is Ashley Smith. Today is February 14, 2021. It is now 11:50 p.m. And today we have our skeleton here. We're going to be discussing, we're going to start with the axial skeleton. We're going to start with the anterior skull. So this is the nasal cavity right here. And then here goes the sphenoid. It's located here. The lacrimal is here. You could see right there. And then here goes the mandible right here. And here goes the vomer, which is at the tip of the nose right here. This divides the nasal cavity. Here goes the ethmoid right in there. And here goes the zygomatic right here. Right here. And here goes the maxilla down here on each side. And here goes the frontal part of the skull. We're gonna go with the posterior skull, so we're gonna turn it around here. So here goes the mandible bone here, the parietal here, the occipital here, and here goes the temporal here. And then we're gonna go into the inferior part of the skull. I'm gonna turn him back around here. And then we're gonna start with the ethmoid, which is located right here. The frontal is right here. The parietal is right here. The sphenoid is right here. Temporal is right here. Occipital is back here at the base of the skull here. And that's it for that. We're gonna do the lateral skull. We're gonna turn it to the side so you can see. It's kind of hard to tell. Like right there, maybe good. We're gonna start with the ethmoid, which is down here. The frontal is here. Lacrimal is right in the corner there. The mandible is here. Nasal cavity is right here. The occipital is right here. Parietal is right here. And the temporal is right here. And then the zygomatic is right here. And then we're gonna move into the vertebrae column. We have the atlas. I'm gonna actually turn this skeleton around so you guys can see it better. We have the atlas, which is the first vertebrae column that's up here, and this supports the skull. And then we have the axis, which is the second vertebrae column, and that supports the, that's where in the C-spine up here, and that allows us to have movement so we could turn our head left and right. We have the cervical spine, which is our C1 through 7 up here, and then we have our thoracic cavity, which is like our mid-back area, and that's our T1 through 12. And we have our lumbar, which is our lower back, and that's the L1 through 5. And then we have the sacrum, which is here, and then the coccyx is down here. And then let's see what else we have. We could turn them around actually here so you can see. We're gonna move on to the thoracic cage. We're gonna start with this sternum. The sternum is made of 3 parts. It's the manubrium, which is the top part here. You have the central body of the sternum here, and then the bottom piece or the third piece is called the xiphoid process. Those three compartments is the total body of the sternum. You have your ribs that's composed of three different ones. You have 1 through 7 is your true ribs, and then you have your second set, which is your false ribs. You have 3 pairs of false ribs, and your last 2 pairs of ribs are called your floating ribs, which is down here. We're gonna move into the appendicular part of the skeleton here. That's the pectoral girdle for the upper limbs. So you have the clavicle here, the humerus here, you have your radius here, your ulna here, and then the scapula is back here and here. Let's see. So that's that. We're gonna move into the hands and wrists. So I can show you, I'll show you on this side better. So we have the 4 bones on each side that makes up the carpals. I'm gonna go into the inner side, actually the outer side here. That is the scaphoid, and the trapezium, the trapezoid here, and then the capitate here for that makes up the carpals on this side. And then that outer side here, we have the lunate here. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. It's the triquetrum here. And then here you have the pisiform here. And then the 4th one is the hamate here. And we're gonna move into the pelvic girdle and the lower limbs here. So we have the pubic bone here. And then let me come around here. We have the pubic bone right here, the ilium here, ischium is right here, and then we have the femur here, the long bone here, and then we have the this one is the tibia here, and then the fibula, which is here, and the patella is here, and let's see what else. I believe that's it for the pelvic girdle. And then we're gonna move into the ankles and the foot here. So we're gonna start here with the calcaneus bone, which is down here. The cuboid, which is here. And we have the intermediate, lateral, and medial cuneiforms here. So this is our intermediate, our medial, and our lateral cuneiform bones right there. We have our metatarsals here and our phalanges here. Our navicular bone is right here, and then our talus bone is right here. Sorry guys. And that's it for that one. And the bone disease that I chose for this week is osteoporosis. It's characterized by excess loss of calcium from the bones without sufficient replacement. That causes our bones to become weak and brittle. The structural and functional changes that occurs is it causes reduced bone density and structure in the spongy bone. as well as thinning in the cortical bone as well. A few contributing factors are smoking, inactivity, insufficient calcium intake, age, and lack of sex hormones. Thank you.